What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we've got PKA against UTA. And even though UTA is the final boss character, it's actually not the free-to-play character that we get. That's going to be the chibi versions of Bluno, Beppo, and also Sunny-kun. So, it's interesting that unit isn't really the best, but either way, it is what it is, you know? It's just going to be another free-to-play unit that is likely going to be useful in upcoming events, whether it be the Blitz Battle, or probably the Treasure Map, or potentially Kizuna Clash. We'll have to wait and see exactly where that character is going to be useful, because they typically will always find a place for these types of units, even if they're not the best. But the clip that you're seeing here is actually just going to be a pre-recorded video taking on level 80. So this will beat level 80 to level 99, and of course once you get to level 100, the gimmicks will also change slightly. And I won't be reaching level 100 until I get all of my turtles, so probably in the next 2 days or so, 2 or 3 days, I'll likely get all of my turtles, and then I can go ahead and start working on some level 100 and above teams. Just briefly talking about this really quick, I ended up using Shanks here on this side team, and man, I've been using this team a little bit, and Shanks is a beast. He just does so much damage, and I can't even begin to fathom how good this character is going to be if you're able to get him to level 150, fully rainbowed out. He's going to be a phenomenal character on these side teams. The only real issue with Shanks is that in order to get the most out of him, you need to have one of his crewmates on your squad. But there are no good crewmates for like the Redhead Pirates that are actually usable in PvP. So I have a strange prediction that we'll probably get one of the Redhead Pirates as a PvP Rumble character coming up very shortly. And if that is the case, then that is going to be almost a must summon, I think, because it's going to have such great synergy with the Shanks. It just really depends on how good that character is. You see in this team, I'm using that really obscure Yasop just to, generate that effect that gives Shanks additional CT increase, which will make him a more potent character in your squad. But anyway, we're about to reach the final boss here. And the team that I am using, it's definitely like a relatively accessible team, aside from one key support, which is the support that you'll see, which is attached to Frankie. Now that support is a Treasure Map Rare Recruit Tony Chopper, and that support effect is very useful because it says that when you reach the final stage, it will cut your crew's health by 70%. And the reason why that is useful is because when you reach the final stage, the enemy will stun your friend captain, which means that the only way to get rid of that is to either avoid it with like a Toki effect or something, or by cutting your crew's HP. Now, of course, one of the new rare recruits in the batch, Lime Juice, when you use his stage 2 special, it does cut your crew's HP, which will allow you to remove the stun. However, you have to use some other support in order to get around that, so I'm using this chopper. You could alternatively find a place for a Sanji character on your crew, or a Reiju character on your crew, and then you can have the support of the Rare Recruit Quick Pudding, who also says when you reach the final stage, cut your crew's health by 20%. That will fulfill the same role, but it just means you will have to find a different place for the rest of the units on this team. So we're using Shanks as the friend captain here because Shanks' super class special and his normal special both are very useful against Stage 3 UTA. Stage 3 UTA will have a barrier where it will require either a recovery slot or a tandem slot, and then with Shanks' super class, that does allow you to generate those slots. And then Shanks also sets enemies' defense to 0, gives you an orb boost, so he's really good here. And of course, if you build your team correctly, if you're able to run lots of Cerebral or Free Spirit characters, and you have lots of those specials being launched, it's going to charge your friend Captain Shanks' special back into max, ready to be used again on the final stage. So you get Despaired and also Binded on this stage. Now, the Luffy that I am using is level limit break 5, so at least at level limit break 3, he gets the buffed Captain ability, where he resists 3 turns of Despair and Paralysis, so that's additionally very useful here on this stage. Zoro here removes the Threshold, gives an orb boost, and then we can also use Tesoro, which will give us a chain lock for multiple turns, and we'll also get around the chain attack down that occurs on the final stage. Frankie on this team is also level limit break 5. His special removes defensive effects and also gives a color affinity boost, so he's really good if you have him at level limit break 5. Zoro as well, also at level limit break 5. And then the free-to-play UTA works really well with this team because it allows us to use the super class of Shanks, plus it does have the special ability to remove Bind and Despair for double special launch, which of course characters with double special launch that are also either Free Spirit or Cerebral are very, very good to use under the new Shanks captain. But that is going to wrap it up from me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video today. Good luck with your PKA farming, and of course I'll be providing multiple videos moving forward through this event period to take on the latest PKA fight with different team builds. So definitely look forward to it. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. On that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.